Well, thanks again for tuning in. We are halfway through the week, but starting to approach the peak of this season's heat as we will see lower 90s for Saturday and all the way towards your Easter Sunday. So why is that? Well, a lot of it has to do with high pressure over Mexico moving right on top of the state of Florida. Now, this high pressure, and I sometimes make this analogy, I know it's kind of cheesy, but think of the atmosphere as kind of like a birthday cake. There are different layers, and at the mid and upper levels, so the middle and top layer of that cake, we have high pressure. And with that high, the air is sinking. When that air sinks, it compresses, and as a result, it heats up. So that's why we're going to be above average, not only for this week, but likely towards the final week of April too. Not only for us, but across the entire country. 82 right now for Lehigh, 87 for Port Charlotte, 81 in Naples. As we take a look at Wink Live Doppler 3X, not a single drop of rain, and that is the case across almost all of the southeast. And here's one of the reasons why. We have a lot of dry air. Again, with that birthday cake analogy, a lot of this dry air is at the upper levels of the atmosphere. That's why it looks like this, where we have a blue sky. You head closer to about 5,000 feet. That's where we have moisture to develop some of those puffy clouds. 70s, 60s, fairly quiet overnight. A few passing clouds, 59 for the low in Immokalee, 62 in Fort Myers, and 61 is what I'm expecting in Punta Gorda. Boaters, the wave heights tomorrow, 2 to 3 feet, a moderate chop. Water temperature right now in the mid-70s as we are looking at a nice and quiet day of weather. Most, if not the entire area, is looking dry. There's just one small opportunity for a pop-up shower or two for inland Collier County, and that's about it. So mostly sunny, 89 degrees Bonita, 90 expected in Punta Gorda, 91 for Ave Maria. Not much, if any, in the way of rain for Friday and Saturday, and then very gradually we try to pop up a few areas of rain for next week, but the key word there is few. When you combine these opportunities for rain, models not very impressed, as we will see at or especially below a 1/10 of an inch. So here's our 7 and 10 day forecast, 90 degrees for your Easter Sunday, upper 80s and lower 90s as we hit next week with just a couple limited opportunities for a few showers.
All right, thank you, Matt. Well, look at this face.